till it's exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walk and big fresh.
Hey, say, man, it's a Jump Around podcast. We jump from here there to a little bit everywhere. And it's your boy, Met Boy TDG. And today, I'm the one getting interviewed. And I got my boy Tommy here with me to hit me with the questions, man.
What's going on, guys?
What's happening with you, my boy?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Hey, man, we great.
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Feeling real good.
That's amazing, man. All right. So, I know you from South Carolina, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how was it there? How was it growing up in South Carolina? And what years did you grow up there? Matter of fact, let's start there.
I've been in South Carolina my whole life. Like, from birth to now. You know what I mean? Growing up there, I wouldn't say it was average for me, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, country living, you know, grew up on a dirt road, chickens run around, goats, dogs, shit like that. Run around the backyard, really. You know, my cousins live around the corner, but like they weren't my neighbors, you know, it's like a good little walk around the corner to get to know them.
Yeah.
You know, it was real, I ain't gonna say we were sheltered, but kind of sheltered. It was just wasn't nothing around us, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So going outside of us wasn't like going outside to everybody else, for real. Going outside of us was still just us, just outside in the woods.
Yeah. So how was high school then?
High school was different for me.
Yeah.
Because I went to like 4 different high schools, you know what I'm saying? So at first I went to Lower Richmond, which was the countryside. Went there, then I went from basically country living to living in the city, which was in Irmo. That was like culture shock for real, because it was like little old country boy got to mingle in with some city boys, and I ain't gonna say it didn't mix well, but I stood out.
Yeah.
I stood out a whole lot. Then after that, went to a school called Airport, which I met some cool guys there, and then I met some not so cool guys there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm standing on business regardless.
Damn right.
Then I ended up graduating from, I almost forgot. I went to Aiken High School. And there it was like, it was country, but it was small, like real small.
Yeah. So what made you get into the podcast if you came from the country life and all of that? What made you want to start this?
Watching other podcasts,
Or
for real. Because I used to always, like me and my brother always sit and watch YouTube videos of other people talk about shit, whether it be anime, comic books, podcasts about music, rappers, celebrities, whatever. And I always think, you know, hey, me and my partners and me and my brother, we always sit around for hours. We'll drink, we'll smoke, just be chilling or on the phone, talking and politicking about everything. We're like, bro, why don't we just do this on camera like everybody else and put it out there? Right. So I took the time, was like, all right, I'm gonna start a podcast, because at first my podcast wasn't even gonna be what it is now. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be something totally different.
Yeah.
But it was gonna be like a ranking video type thing, like where you rank different things.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I started trying to do that, and I was like, I'm kind of. It was a little too difficult to do the videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm not an editor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I need to find something else. Then I just sat and studied podcasts for a few months, just watching different podcasts and stuff. And then it just like kind of blinked to me, like I prayed about it, whatever. It was like, boom, God sent me the symbol, was all right, do this. I was like, all right, I'm gonna jump out there and do this. Like, you know, the idea came to me. I did my first episode. You know, I did like with my little cousin ABEDD. I did it with him.
Yeah.
And like got like almost 200 views. And I was like, dang, a lot of people started getting traction to it. I was like, dang, a lot of people like telling me like, hey, that's what's up. And like over time, it just kept going. So I stuck with it.
So you would say God kind of give you that calling to go for this type of niche, pretty much say. Word. That's amazing, man. It's awesome to hear. And so, what do you do for work while you're doing the podcast?
I'm a union sprinkler fitter. I do fire protection.
Word. Okay, so how long you been doing that for now?
It'll be 2 years in May.
Okay, so you continuously doing that while you're doing the podcast as well?
Oh yeah, 6 days a week.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, so you're working hard. You're hustling for that.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Hey
Man.
man, ain't nothing better than the union. That union money sweet.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, everybody out there, put the guns down, go join the union, get in the UA, get you a trade. That's where the real money at.
Yeah. No, for sure. I would definitely say trades is where the money's definitely going.
Oh
You
hell
know,
yeah.
especially with
Bro, they just sent out
union
an email.
agreements and all that.
They just sent out an email talking about giving out more money.
Yeah.
So it's just getting better and better.
Yeah, every single day. Definitely check it out. But so you came from South Carolina. The school you would say it was moderately tough, but not too bad for you because you can
No,
hold
it
your
wasn't
own.
tough at all.
Nah, you can hold your
You
own.
did. Check, nigga. Me in school at first, like when I was like in my home area, Lower Richmond, that area went to middle school was Southeast, elementary school was Horror Hill. I had to do a little bit of fighting in my younger years, but it still wasn't like I had to do a lot of fighting. Maybe like a handful of fights, only because I get into it with somebody did. But other than that, it wasn't tough. I was always a cool guy, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody liked me or whatever. You know, everybody like Trap. Everybody fuck with Trap. Like my face card always good, you dig?
Where?
And then after a while, like middle school, high school, wasn't nobody really fucking with me no way because it was like one, I had not proved myself. Yeah, and two, I got an older brother. You know, if you saw him stand next to me, you would think I was a doctor because he like 6'1", 270, 280. You know, he a big boy. You know what I'm saying? They look at him like, hey, don't fuck with little trap. You gonna have to deal with big trap. Not to mention you had like half the fucking school gonna jump on your ass if you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention I'll fight you myself.
Where? So it wasn't tough at all.
No. And even when I left LR, like went to other schools, it wasn't tough. You know what I'm saying? Just because, man, when you a real one, you can go anywhere and be accepted. You know, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Just I'm gonna go where I go. I'm gonna be me, and people gonna dig it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep it 100, I'm gonna dig it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. It was times I had to stand on some business. You know what I'm saying? When I left, but it wasn't too many times. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, everybody showed me love. It's nothing like that.
You always gotta stand on business sometimes. You ever play sports in high school or anything like that?
I played a little sports. I did. I played football for a little bit. I got kicked off the team because I didn't go to weightlifting. I did wrestling for a little bit. Yeah, that was it.
Word. So no basketball though.
No, I was too short.
Where?
Too short, man.
So that leads me into my next topic though. So JA MORANT, you know, how do you feel about him and him getting fined for repeatedly throwing up a gun symbol? And just gestures, you know. But he got fined $75,000. How do you feel about that?
Man, I can't dig it, man. Honestly, it's his own fault. You low key deserve it. I mean, one, they didn't give you a warning, and then you do it again.
Word.
Two, bro, why are you trying so hard to be a gangster? You did like you're a basketball player, bro. Like think about it like this: you got actual gangbangers that play professional basketball, and they don't do the stuff he done did. Like you've been caught actively with guns, showing off guns, been suspended for it and everything. You ain't learned your lesson yet, bro. Like stop trying to be like you from the hood, bro. That shit's not cool. Like he's trying to move like a rapper and he's not a rapper, you dig? Like the same as Lil Meats. Like why are y'all moving like rappers and y'all don't have to do that, you dig? Like, y'all tearing yourself down for no reason. You giving yourself a bad image for no reason.
So that was gonna lead me into my next question, you know. How do you feel about rappers and mainly entertainment people, you know, going and putting on kind of a persona for themselves and being somebody they're not just to get views or content or whatever it may be?
There's nothing wrong with it, for real. Yeah. Think about it like this. It's entertainment, dude. You're an entertainer at the end of the day. Right. You're supposed to have something to keep an audience.
Right.
But what they fucking up at is they trying to make that their real life. You know? And it's like, no. It's just like playing a movie role. You act that part while you on screen, and off screen live a regular life. You can be completely different, you dig? Most actors you see on screen are not the roles they play.
Yeah.
It's just a role for them to get some money real quick. That's it.
Right. But you always want to keep it 100. I always want to keep it real with the people, depending on what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you're playing in the roles.
And now when you talk about the shit these rappers be talking about, now if you talking about something,
well, I mean in Ja Morant's situation, because he's not keeping it 100 with himself. You know, he's a basketball player, like he said.
Right.
You don't gotta play that field of a gangster. You could play the field of
being a great basketball player that
exactly.
He is.
You know, and go live a regular life.
Hey, bro, did you see that dunk he put on Buddy? hey, don't get me wrong, Buddy ain't let him do him dirty, but man, he posted that, man. Like,
yeah.
That shit was like, bro, you would do shit like that and you out here trying to act like you would shoot somebody? No, you shoot basketballs, cuz chill out. Like, I don't know. It might just be the YN era. I don't know. How old is Ja Morant?
You know,
I like 23.
I gotta find out.
Shit, might ain't even be 23. Look that up real quick. How old is Ja Morant?
25.
25?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he need to calm down.
Yeah.
It's time for him to chill out.
Right.
It's time for you to start looking for, old lady, start trying to get some little whispered around.
Right.
You already got the bread.
Yeah.
Shit, that's 75K, but that's gonna put a little halt in it. Well, I ain't gonna say a halt, but.
So speaking about money, how do you feel about Target doing a DEI rollback on their diversity law programs to take products off of shelves of Black business owners? How do you feel about that? So taking away money from.
When did that go into effect?
I think it was about 20 days ago.
So
I'm not mistaken.
how many Black-owned products got taken off?
I think.
Was it just specifically Black-owned, or was it more than that?
They just rolled back the diversity law, so they no longer have to sell.
They don't have to.
Correct.
I feel no type of way about it.
Right.
Because nothing happened, if you ask me.
Right. So there's actually a boycotting. The reason I bring that up, a boycotting on Target. You know what I mean? So people are stopping to go and not going to Target. Now some Black business owners are like, hey, still come. You know what I'm saying? I still have products here.
Right.
But a lot of people are like, no, I don't even want to buy from Target no more, knowing that they roll back a program that would directly help, Black business owners.
Oh, I can't do that because yeah, he made it where you don't have to sell these products, but they stopped selling the products? No. So why would y'all not still go and support those same products? I'm not understanding why they would do that. Why people doing that? Like you dig what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. Like
yeah, no, absolutely.
Like it just gives the option. He just gave the option. He's not forcing it. I feel better about that. Like, bro, you don't want to force nobody to do nothing. You dig? Like people are so pro option. Why not be okay with it if you so pro option? You dig?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
That's just how I feel about it. Like, if the same product is still on the shelves, what's the issue? I could see if Target made an announcement, it was like, all right, we don't have to sell these products anymore. We take all of them off the shelf. We're not selling none of that shit no more.
Right.
Then I can see them doing that. I would agree with it, but just doing it just cause, that's like hurtful of anything. You dig?
Right.
It's
so
not helping them.
Just a formula for any of the viewers or anything like that. Basically, the simplest form of the DEI program is it's just an organizational framework to promote and to fully participate for the people of color or of disabilities or anything like that, just to promote their products a little bit more.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Correct.
There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is, don't force people to do it.
Or
you know what I'm saying? Because some people just, it might not even be that your color or race or sexuality or anything. They just might be like, I don't have the time or the resources to promote anybody else but my own brand right now.
Right.
And I don't feel like you should be, or they might not like your product. They might just plain not like your product.
Yeah.
And you're going to be forced to sell it because of that. I don't agree with that. Yeah. But I do agree that you shouldn't have people out here saying no to products just because of the person. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can make something good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can make something great. Everybody has good ideas.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be included or discluded because of who you are and who you choose.
I feel like
what you choose to do with your life.
And more focused on the sales. You know,
Right.
if your product sells, I'm gonna keep it in my store.
Exactly. If you
know?
make something good and it sells, I'm gonna sell it.
Right.
Simple
Absolutely.
as that. I don't care what you do in your personal life. That's just like my job now. They tell us every day, hey, what you do after you leave this job site is none of my business. Just make sure it don't affect you when you come here. That's it.
Right. Absolutely.
That's how I feel about that.
Absolutely. So I do have a kind of off topic a little bit, but it kind of focus on there. How you feel about the Boston Richie situation and allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend repeatedly, multiple times.
She pregnant?
She was pregnant at the time. Multiple times she said it happened. Obviously, just the court.
I didn't mean to cut you off. You mean like
Repeatedly.
He did it multiple times, or he did it like repeatedly that one time?
I don't know if it was repeatedly at one time. The court's not saying much at this moment.
Yeah.
What they have said is that she is saying that he has choked her multiple times while being pregnant with his child.
He goofy and she goofy too. Cause ain't that girl like 19?
I'm not sure on the girlfriend's
That girl
age.
like 19 or 20, bro. And that man like 30, 29, 30. Bro, I'm not dealing with no chick 19, 20 years old, bro. Cause I'm 31. I'm not, man, hell no. You would not catch me with no, that's a child to me, bro. Well, I wouldn't say that's a child to me. I ain't that old. But bro, that's too young for me, man.
Yeah. I think Boston Richie was, sorry to cut you off, the Boston Richie was 27 years old and his girlfriend was 18.
What? She 18?
So it's almost a 10-year difference. It's really 9 years.
She 18 and he 27.
Correct.
He goofy as fuck, man. He goofy than a motherfucker.
Correct.
Are you crashing out about a baby? She barely legal. And you done got her pregnant. Lord.
Yeah.
Man, I try not to judge people in their situations. That nigga's goofy. Excuse me. My man is goofy, bro. I wouldn't be, man, hell no. I'm not dealing with no 18-year-old, bro. Even when I was 27.
Yeah.
I'm 31. I ain't dealing with no. For real. What we got to talk about? You ain't experienced nothing.
Mm-mm.
And then what you putting your hands on for?
What you putting your hands on a woman for?
That a man should never put his hands on a woman. And I feel like, because a woman shouldn't put her hands on a man either. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't qualify him to do anything to her. Like, I feel like two people in a relationship should never put their hands on each other. If you feel like you got to put your hands on each other in a relationship, y'all need to be together at all. Because me, if I claim to love you, I don't want to hurt you in no type of way. Especially not physically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially not a woman, bro. I am scared to hit a woman. I don't care what. I know what I do to another grown man, so I am deaf scared of what I would do to a woman. Women are fragile, bro. Don't get me wrong. There's some tough women out here, but for the most part, bro, women are fragile. Bro, women does not have the endurance of a man. They don't. Their bodies don't have the dexterity of a man, bro. They can't take a punch like a man can take a punch.
Right.
Like, no, I'm not about to do that to you. Yeah. No, I wouldn't be a man to sit there and no. The thing is, I feel like if a man putting his hands on a woman, she has every right to use any weapon to her availability on him. Absolutely. I don't give a fuck what it is. And if a woman is staying with a man that's abusing her, I understand, ladies, it's hard to leave that man. But if you got a phone available, call 911, and when you get rescued away from that man, stay away from him. Do not put yourself in that situation because it's not going to get better. Because I guarantee you, that's not the first time he did something like that. He 27 years old. That ain't the first girl he done put his hands on. That's probably his thing, what he do. It just ain't came to the limelight till now. He probably do it behind closed doors.
Word.
I mean, let's be honest. Most motherfuckers that do shit like that, it's a continuous thing for them. Until, even after they get caught, they still do it. Like, bro, after this shit, he still gonna do that shit. Maybe not with her, It might have been the first time with her, but it's not his first time.
Right. So I know you were saying earlier that you grew up watching podcasts and kind of get you started on what you wanted to do in the podcast realm and different stuff like that. So what podcast were you into? What podcast did you watch going into this, you know?
Well, two of my favorite podcasts right now, like the Cal Capone News and I think it's called Real Life TV. They were like, Real Life Street Stars. They started clapping and shit, you dig?
Yeah.
I like them too. I used to watch No Jumper when I first got into podcasts, but I don't fuck with No Jumper. You dig? I can't dig No Jumper. And really like the main ones, and I be seeing random shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so, not to give no recognition to them, because I don't like doing that, but what's the problem with them, with No Jumper, you know?
No Jumper?
Mm-hmm. What you don't like about it?
Bro, they exploit black people, bro. Like, 100% do that shit, bro. Like, it's not even funny how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what happened? I just noticed it got a little dark here.
Yeah. The light, I think my laptop died.
Oh, no, we good. Shit.
You think it's good right now? Let's check the light.
Nah, just do this, bro. Just, here. Put that bitch to the wall right there. Okay, that might not even be the right plug.
Might have to fucking.
Nah, we good.
Hold up. I got this shit. Do this quickly. Yeah, we're gonna have to edit all this shit out.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Goddamn light.
Damn light down turn out. All right, we're back.
We back. Sorry about that. We back. But yeah, what was I saying? What was I talking about?
Damn, we done lost the damn spot.
I forgot what I was talking about. Ah, shit. Who was we talking? We was talking about somebody.
Oh, Boston Richie and his whole
Boston
situation.
Richie?
Yeah. But we switched back to your podcast, and
we was talking about No Jumper.
Yeah,
No Jumper. No Jumper. Yeah.
No Jumper.
Yeah.
So what's your problem?
Yeah.
So what was your problem?
I can't dig No Jumper, bro.
Yeah.
Dig. They be exploiting black people, bro. Adam 22 is a fucking monster, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, he's a zest monster, as Big Homie CC would call him. He's a zest monster. Yeah, hey, Big Homie CC, I'm trying to get my PhD in zestology, man. Come holler at me. You need, but nah, bro. That man's a super freak for one.
He's a fool selling out his old lady like that too, man.
Man, the man be doing all kind of zesty shit, bro. Man, he be on some P Diddy shit,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that he exploit black people. Because look at his platform, you dig? All he get is a bunch of ignorant gangbangers, bro. That get on there and argue with each other and promote LA beef and them killing each other and stupid shit like that.
Yeah. And there ain't no good intentions that come out.
I ain't seen shit positive happen out of No Jumper interview at ever. I did not one.
So I stopped
watching it. Yeah. So I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
And I noticed motherfuckers be leaving it like that dude Sharp that used to be on it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like watching his interviews. No, he ain't do shit but argue with motherfuckers the whole time. He did so, but still though, he was stand up. I say that he was stand up nigga. Like you ain't about to press him about shit. He was gonna stand on his word. Right. But he ended up leaving, and the ones that's there for watching other podcasts about what people that exposed about them boys, it ain't good. And I cannot agree with people that knows type of activities. I can't dig it at all. So I don't fuck with No Jumper.
Word. No, I definitely understand that. They got a whole weird situation going on.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen the Dope is Yola podcast?
Who?
Dope is Yola?
Yeah.
That is I'm pretty sure he's Mexican. I don't want to be wrong about that.
We'll just say Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Because I'm
Yeah.
about to say you might offend him if he.
No, you're right. Hispanic. But he is kind of a smokers podcast, but he focused on bringing in funny podcasters and different stuff like that. But I was just wondering if you knew who he was. No,
I haven't heard of him.
Yeah. So where'd your niche come from? What are you focusing on to bring? What do you want to bring a light to with your podcast? What are you focusing on with that?
I want to show people that you ain't gotta be out here. You ain't gotta be in the streets. You ain't gotta sell your soul. You ain't gotta sell your body. You ain't gotta degrade yourself to get money, to get views, get whatever you want.
Right.
You could be a regular person working a regular job and probably have more money in your pocket than all these people that's getting millions of views. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, not trying to lead that by example. Like, bro, this is a Mason Margiela shirt. I own Gucci shoes and all kind of jewelry and shit, and I work a job, bro. I ain't did shit illegal in years. You know what I'm saying? I don't do shit illegal. And you can check my background. Anybody will tell you I got a job, bro. I work a full-time job. I got 2 pensions, full benefits. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the army don't got it better than I got it right now. And I make more money than the average person. I go to work. Honestly, I probably spend more money on the average than some of your favorite rappers. A lot of these rappers be broke for real. They be living off borrowed fucking money. But me, I got my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do what I want. And thing is, it's people that's making more money than me that I work with. And I know for a fact they making more money than me. Dude. Like, it's nothing but up from here for me. I'm happy as fuck working a job. Fuck the streets.
Yeah.
I am not a street guy. I tell somebody happily, yeah, you might see me with jewelry and all that, but I walk around with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
I ain't no street guy. I don't sell no drugs. No, don't ask me. I don't know where to get them neither. Do I gang bang? Nope. I don't bang shit. Nope.
So, for where do you want to go with this podcast? You know what I mean? I know you said this is the Jump Around podcast. I know you want to take it across the globe. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I want to get to a point where I can talk about any and everything. Because, I'm a nerd at heart, bro. Like, I like anime. I like comic books and shit. I like Star Wars. Bro, that's why I call it Jump Around. Because I like a little bit of everything, bro.
Yeah.
We could talk about some street shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have my parents with that. We can talk about rapping, music, anything, bro. Movies. Like, I like everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just jump around. Like, if you listen to the conversation me and most of my bros have, bro, we talk about any and everything. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about jewelry. We could talk about building a house. You know what I'm saying? We can jump from here to there. You know what I mean? We could talk. I got most of my partners is married and in relationships. We can talk about single life. We can talk about being in a relationship. We can talk about fatherhood. We can talk about being bachelors. You know what I'm saying? We can jump from here to there. So that's what eventually the point I want to get to. But right now in the state that a lot of the world is in, I got a message I want to put out first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I feel like that message is reached, I'll focus more on that. But in between me putting that message out, I will do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what's that message? That direct message? Word for word.
The streets is dead. It's time to go legal. It's better to go legal. Fast money is short money. Slow money is long money. You want longevity. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Better said, man. You say it perfect, man. And then you're doing it at the same time. So a lot of people have trouble with.
You gotta lead by example, you did.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't leading by example, how can somebody else say it? You know
well, a lot of people sit here and complain about their situation, be like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do that.
I don't believe in that shit. I can't. Ain't no such thing as I can't. You just ain't figured it out yet. You dig? That's all it is, figuring out how to do something. Because sometimes you won't know about some shit unless somebody tell you.
Hell yeah.
A lot of the time, actually, you won't know about. Like, bro, with the union, I wouldn't know what a union was unless somebody tell me. I ain't never heard of a sprinkler fitter or nothing like that until somebody told me.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And it ain't even about knowing how to ask the right questions, bro. It's about knowing the right people. See, when your face card is good and you get around the right people, man, doors are open for you like gates. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, even with the job I got now, honestly, there is nothing I did that got me where I'm at but God and just knowing the right people. Because it was my partner that fucking hit me up and was like, hey, you still need a job, right? I was like, hell yeah. So, man, come with me to this interview at this restaurant. I'm like, restaurant? All right. I'm pulling to the restaurant, go in, it's like 4 guys there. And it's like 4 or 5 of us. So we sit down there like, yeah, order whatever y'all want. I'm like, I'm looking at everybody else, man. Everybody was like ordering some expensive joint. They got a bucket of beers and shit. I'm like, I ain't never had no interview like this. I'm sitting here looking crazy, like, man, what the fuck going on here? What do you got me sitting down with?
Yeah.
So I don't order me a little basic burger. Hey, dude, look at me like, that's all you want? I'm like, man, I ain't trying to dig in nobody's pocket, bro. I said, y'all, he's like, man, I get him this, that, and third. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So they sitting down talking whatever and like everybody else kind of looking like, all right, cool. Bro, I'm mind blown the whole time they talking. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they talking big numbers. You know what I'm saying? They showing they pension. They got like over $1 million pensions. But when they retire, I'm like, bro, they might retire millionaires. This man like pulled out his phone. He was like, this is my account right now. Bro, this man had almost an M in his account. I was like, what the Bro, I was mind blown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, they doing this off of this job.
Yeah.
I want in. At the end, they was like, y'all got any questions? I said, when can I start?
That's what I got.
When can I start?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I swear, bro, and ever since then, I had to wait like 4 months to start working for real. But after that, it's over with.
Yeah, been working ever since.
Yeah, and that's how I got in, bro. Literally just because my partner called me was like, come with me. And I was like, okay. Just because I took the opportunity presented, bro. You got to take the opportunity presented.
And that's the main thing is some people will see the opportunity but not grab it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
That killed a lot of people, you did. They be scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, and I understand you did because it's like, what if it go wrong?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't think like that. Man.
But if you look young, this is my thing. Especially young, this is for all the young cats, you know. You young, take that shot. If you ain't got no kids, take that shot, man. You don't know if it's gonna change your life or it's not. Man, but you got something to talk about now.
You did, bro.
You got a story now. That's that story you've been chasing.
You did, bro. I be trying to tell people, bro, I make good fucking money, bro. No experience. I ain't never did no construction. You know what I'm saying? And I came in this first week, bro. $1,700 check. I'm like, oh, whoa, for 1 week. Dang, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? People don't make that in 2-3 weeks.
Right.
Some people don't make that in a month.
Word.
You dig?
Yeah.
Like I done paid somebody rent. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I be trying to tell people, bro. I be like, look at this shit I got. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to, like, don't get me wrong. I do sports betting on the side.
Yeah.
You dig? Like, and that's another thing too. If you're into sports betting, bet on FanDuel because that's where you gonna get the money from. You dig? Like FanDuel to help me buy some of this jewelry. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? But I can't give y'all the secrets.
Shouts out to FanDuel though. Come holla at us. But that's amazing, man. And you said you had a music career going as well. You said you was a rapper as well. So how's that going for you? When did you get into that?
Man, I started rapping years ago. Like, I've been doing that. That's something I've been interested in since I was a child. But I kind of put a hold on it because, well, with the way I work, it was like I work a lot, like 6 days a week, 6 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. So I really ain't had time. Plus, I would try to spend time with my daughter and stuff like that. Then I started a podcast, so I was like, I need to focus on this. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of put music on the back burner. With I still want to do music, but I'm kind of like, I want to do it just for like my hobby type. I don't want to be famous with it because I don't want to be in that circle. Right. Because I mean, we see all the controversy that go with that shit. And like with podcasts, I kind of can control who I be around.
Word. So, what's your 5-year plan, 10-year plan? Let's start with the 10. What's your 10? I know that's a big question. So what's your 10-year plan, man?
10 years from now?
Yeah. Where you want to be in 10 years? What's your image? What you looking at when you close your eyes? You know what I'm saying? And you image something in front of you. What are you looking at? What's in front of you? 10 years.
Shit, probably sitting at home doing nothing. To be honest, if I can help it, I'll try to be retired.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I did plan retirement at least by 55. We did, but man, shit, if I can get that,
I
by
just
40,
mean, man, like when you what do you want to have at the end of the day? Is it you want to have a big, nice house on some land with a beautiful wife and cars, or you want to live that farm life? You want to go back to living on the farm with your own home farm and everything like
I
that?
said it like this. You did a lot of things that I could name with that. As an answer for that question, I consider things that I'm gonna have. They're not wants. It's like I'm gonna have this by that time. You did.
Where?
So far as wants, like I might want some fancy shit like a fucking boat or some shit. I do want to get a pontoon. You dig? Pontoon or like I want a whole jewelry collection, a whole sword collection, shit like that. Like I want to separate from my house. You dig? I want to have my own little man cave separate from the house. Like I go there when I want to get away from everybody. And the whole house is just a cave of fucking bullshit that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I mean, so far as like a house and family and nice cars and trucks and my camper and shit like that, I'm gonna have that. That's already there. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta wait to get it. It's coming. I just gotta wait for that time to be here.
So you would say you're ambitious. You're very ambitious.
Dude.
So where does your motivation come from? You know what I mean? A lot of people, some of their motivation comes from their family, and I know you got a daughter. So where's your motivation stem from? You know what I mean?
3 things, indeed. My daughter, God, and low key, like just to tell be straightforward, my arrogance of myself, because I put myself on a pedestal. You dig? And I feel like everybody should put themselves on that pedestal. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I am humble. I know I can lose all of this shit just as fast as God gave it to me. You dig? But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm the shit. Like, bro, it's me. I'm TDG. You like it ain't got 2 chains on right now. I just put one on with shit. Man, I am him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like saying that, but bro, I am that nigga. Like, bro, I am the one. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, that's how I feel about myself. So I'm always going to make sure I'm going to work hard to make sure I have the best quality of anything I want. You feel me? Like, I feel like I am the.
I feel like you're gonna walk the walk and talk the talk at the same time.
You damn right, you did.
Yeah.
I'm a one of one. You know what I'm saying? There'll never be another me. I don't care if I had a twin.
Damn right.
You dig?
Damn right.
How Pee-wee said it, they ain't never been a nigga like me where he at, where he from like me. You feel me? Like I would love to be somebody like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, no, there could never be. But them the three things that give my motivation. Plus, my little girl, she's the only child right now. She's spoiled as shit. You know what I'm saying? She look at daddy like Superman.
Word.
You feel me? Like, I had to stop her from saying this, bro. Cause I was like, she would always be like, oh, my daddy got money. My daddy got money. I'm like, stop fucking telling people that. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, one day, bro, this is a story that literally broke my heart, and I decided that I was gonna stop bullshitting. You feel me? I was like, I'm leaving the streets alone. I'm going to find me some work, and I'm going legit so I can make some money. You know what I'm saying? One day, me and her was in Walmart, and I don't know what had happened, but I wasn't working, and I was down bad. Like I was on my ass. I was down bad. Man, I was going there. I had a couple dollars to get us something to eat for the weekend. So I'm in there shopping and shit, getting some food. And there was this little, she used to like these little collectible princess toys. It's like this big, and it was like $2 or $3 or $5 in Walmart or whatever. And it was one that she didn't have yet, and she wanted to get it. Said, "Daddy, can I get this?" And usually it would be no problem, bro. It's a couple dollars, bro. It's no, you know what I'm saying. But at the time, I'm like, man, I'm fucked up. I can't even, I can't even do it right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta manage every dollar down to the cent. You know what I'm saying? I'm that fucked up. Man, she cried so bad because I couldn't hear that shit, bro. I felt like shit. Bro, I ain't never felt so low in my life, bro. I was like, bro, I don't see how deadbeats do it. You did,
Yeah.
like, boy, to watch her cry was so simple, bro. I was like, man, hell no, I'll never go through that again.
I should be able to do this for her.
Right. You did, like, no, bro, no, hell no. I said, I'll never go through that again, ever. I don't give a fuck if I gotta starve for a week, goddamn. She will get whatever she fucking wants as long as she doing what she's supposed to do. Cause I got a sweet child, bro. Like my child's not bad at all. I don't even have to spank my kid, bro. Like you did, like he's a good kid. So it's like, and she's the only one. So it's like, bro, you get whatever you want, baby girl. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like for her birthdays now, bro, I'm spending racks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm dropping that shit on her, bro, just because of that one incident. I said never again, bro.
Yeah.
Never again. Not over something so trivial.
Yeah.
That don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to, like, I didn't feel like, I felt like a little ass boy. You know what I'm saying? Like a kid.
Yeah.
As a grown man, bro, to spend a couple hours like that, bro, I bet if I got there and go to that gas station and want a beer, I can go spend a couple hours on that. Or need something to roll up in. But I couldn't spend that for that little girl, for my little girl. Fuck no, never again. That shit broke me, dog.
Yeah.
That shit broke me for real. Like that shit really broke me.
But it's good because there's only two ways you can go about it. You know, you can either be that deadbeat and not fucking care and just be it, or you can fucking turn around and be like, I ain't never doing this shit again.
Right.
Man.
And I'm proud to say that I ain't got none of them in my circle. All my partners stand on business about their kids. Every single last one of them. Shout out to the guys. Y'all know who y'all is. Like, bro, I got one brother, bro. He got six and a wife. Take care of all of them.
Hell yeah.
All of them. Ain't none of them going without. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get me wrong. They ain't living like rich folks, bro. They not living bad. Nigga. They got a nice crib and a straight little neighborhood, bro. They got vehicles. They eating good, bro. They dressing good. All the kids looking good. All the kids getting their hair done because he got all girls and one boy. All the girls getting their hair done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They straight. You know what I'm saying? He doing what he's supposed to do. All my partners like that. You know, not all my partners got churn, but even the ones that ain't got churn, bro, they old ladies. They stand on 10 by their old ladies. They stand on 10 by themselves. Like I'm proud to say that I got that in my circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't no deadbeats come around us, bro. We get on your ass about that.
So you would say a circle around you of good people is the best thing to have, man?
Hell yeah, you gotta have you a good circle around you. If you have bad around you, it's gonna taint you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna taint you.
Yeah. You're gonna end up being bad.
Exactly. Or the bad things is gonna happen to you. You don't necessarily have to be bad, but bad things will happen to you just because you got bad around you.
Damn right.
People need to understand that as well. It don't matter if you're a good person. Just like they say, oh, like females like to say, oh, just because my friends hoes don't mean I'm a hoe. That's cool, but guess what? Watch how things start happening around you just because you're in that environment. Bad shit.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? What you leave that environment, watch how things change.
Damn right. Oh yeah.
Just a little food for thought, you dig?
Damn right. So you got anything else we can say to the camera and say to the viewers or anything like that?
Hey man, y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, share that. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Hey man, y'all leave in the comments anything y'all want me to talk about as well. You know what I'm saying? We got more interviews coming up. You know what I'm saying? With me and my boy Tommy.
Hell yeah.
Well, other than that, man, I appreciate you, my boy. We're gonna chop it up again one time. Hey, this been a Jump Around podcast, man. We're gonna jump up out of here, man. Y'all have a good night.
Hell yeah.